just a really, really great channel. The best performances of 2022. I like that stuff because I think he was the one that talked about subtlety in acting, which I'm a huge fan of. A lot of like, you'll see TikToks of the best acting of all time, and it's just white men yelling at people.
You can't handle the truth.
Which can be great acting, don't get me wrong, but I really like the subtle acting where someone acts more like a person rather than a character. I remember watching Burning. I love that movie, and it was because of his channel that I watched it, so highly recommend. Is this you? Do you sit down and after watching a movie you're like, I didn't really understand it, or I think I understand it, so I want to watch somebody else explain it. And then you end up watching somebody who's like, this movie explained, but all it is recapping the movie and it doesn't explain shit. That's why I like these types of channels, because they tend to fill in some gaps that maybe I didn't get, or something that I think I got, and then they explain it from a top level and then I get it even more. I like channels like that. I like channels that go into it a bit more, maybe give a little bit of their own opinion. Another channel that explains lore very well, and because I'm semi into it, is Luton. Again, a lot of you will know this channel if you're into the Warhammer community. He is the Warhammer explainer guy. If you are curious about Warhammer at all, like you've watched my videos about painting some of the models, or you've watched the secret level thing, or like Astartes, if you've watched those and you're like, man, I want more, I want to understand this universe, then Luton is like the guy you go to. He's who I went to when I was painting in the beginning. I would be like painting a Space Marine and I would have his videos on in the background explaining Space Marines. And then I would have to pause it and go to the channels of the tutorials I'm following step by step and watch them paint, and then go back and unpause this video and get more lore. Like, I don't really get a lot of the lore in Warhammer. I really like the sort of human side of the 40k universe. I don't know, it's all subjective. It's all stuff that I feel like what I connect to, and I do like some of the Age of Sigmar side of Warhammer, like the fantasy aspect of it. And this is gonna like annoy a lot of the like die-hard Warhammer fans. The stuff that I'm into is that really gritty Space Marine aspect of it that has been shown in the Astartes shorts. I kind of get some of my fix with the Luton videos. Luton is a very, very good creator in terms of condensing information about Warhammer into a much more understandable format. It's very hard to wrap your head around. There's so much lore in it, but he gives you sort of like an in, like other things don't. But what's funny is that I found Luton through Battlefield.